Wolfmaan, and I'm here today to show you a couple of really cool techniques for starting fire with an alternative to matches. We're going to try some fire paste. All of this you can buy at any of your local hardware stores or outdoor stores. The other thing we're going to try is the aluminum magnesium sparker. We have a little tiny bit of petroleum jelly here, which can help start a fire, and of course the fire steel fire striker. So let's get started with the magnesium fire starter. So with our magnesium fire starter, first thing we got to do, of course, take it out of the package. The next thing we're going to do is take a knife and shave it off. So to start, we're going to take our magnesium here, we're going to shave some of it off with the K-bar knife. I'm going to use my serrated part here. Now I have myself a little bit of a pile. I'm going to kind of rake that all together, just like this. Once I've got enough of my shavings here piled up, all I do is I turn my striker around, and we're going to use this end. We're going to try to give her some spark here, see if we can't get that magnesium lit. Look at that. Got ourselves a beautiful magnesium fire, and that's going to burn really, really brightly. Look at that. That's some brightness to it. Now it's perfectly safe to use this. As you can see, it sparks and does its thing. And what that's going to allow us to do is use that under wet conditions to get some wood dry. So we're going to go on here and try something else. The next product we're going to use here is fire paste. Now this has been around from about World War II era. And how this works is you undo it. Kind of looks like a giant toothpaste tube. We have a little bit that we're going to just put out just like this. We're going to smear that out. There we go. And this stuff burns really, really intently. Now what we're going to use for this is another striker. That way you're not using a match or anything. This also works very, very well if it's wet. Now you can smear this over a piece of wood and get that started. So we're going to use the serrated edge of my knife, and we're just going to... Look at that. Look at that burn. That's going to burn really, really nicely no matter where you put it. We'll even start to set the blade on fire as well. Does a really nice job, and it burns for quite a long time. One of the last things we're going to try is petroleum jelly. So we're going to take this off, and we're going to put a little bit of this down on our testing surface here, just like that. And you're going to see that the petroleum jelly itself doesn't actually end up doing anything when you put some spark to it. We got our petroleum jelly here. We're going to put some spark in that. You notice we don't really have a whole lot of anything going on. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a cotton ball. We're going to take our jelly. We're going to put some of that jelly in the cotton ball, just like this. We're going to goo that up. Now I can pre-prepare these and put these in old 35mm film canisters or anything else like that. And now I'm going to see a huge, huge difference once I get that all put on there. I'm going to put that down. Just quickly wipe my hands here. There we are. We're going to use the exact same two tools, and we're going to try this one more time. Look at that. Huge difference. That is with the cotton ball and a little bit of petroleum jelly. Now the cotton ball itself, if we try that, it's not going to burn as well. See, it has a totally different type of flame to it. So we'll just go ahead here and put these out. And as you can see, you can't put them out. They really, really burn well. And many people have said that the cotton with the Vaseline is waterproof. I've got a bowl of water here. Look at that. Still burns in the water. This is going to work great if you're trying to do this on a rainy day. So there you have it. We have a few different ways to start a fire using some cotton balls, using fire paste, magnesium starter, sparker, and even some petroleum jelly. I'd like to encourage everybody to try some of these methods, as there's all kinds of great things you can learn about yourself to do it. I may not recommend doing it indoors. Definitely try it outside if you have the opportunity. You also need a great knife with a little bit of a serrated edge to grind some of that stuff off. I'd like to thank you for watching this video. I'm the Wolfman. Please consider subscribing.